we will be doing the database creation using DBC, but in silent mode. So the first thing we have to check is that whether we have the display configured. So you have to just type the command xclock. You should be getting a clock. Yeah, fine. Yeah, now go to the folder where we have unzipped the software. That is cd/data/database. There you have a folder called response. Go to that folder. Hold on a minute. We will see whether this response file is there after our RDBM form also. So just go to your Oracle home, cd space $oracle_home. Yeah, LSXML. There also should be a response directory should be there. Go a little bit to scroll up. CD assistant. DBCA. Yeah. LSXML. Yeah. Here you can see that there is something called dbca.rst. Okay. Copy this file to another name so that we have the existing file is there. Now open the dbca.rst. Yeah. There also you have to specify the command, the syntax will be, there are two ways you can get. One is that dbca-progress _only -response file equal to response file name. The second is a dbca-silent -response file. The difference is that in the first command, okay, it will display a progress bar which will indicate that when the database creation is completed. The second one is a completely silent mode. It will not show anything. Just like yesterday, how it will end up that command, it will be showing a message that is successful. Okay. Second, the third option is that the DBCA silent create database -clone template. That means it will be creating a template.
Okay.
And then if you wanted to delete the database silently, that is dbca-silent -delete database response file. So that database will be deleted in a silent mode. So what we will do that? We will go with the option number 1. That is dbca-progress only -response file name. Okay, now we will make the changes required to the response file. Scroll down. The response file version is 11.2.0 because that is a database. That is a version of the Oracle software that we have installed. Operation type is create database. Fine, come down. For the drop database, it should have been delete database. This operation type should be delete database.
This we use it only while using the DBCA.
Yeah. Now, global database name, you can just give some other name. Change that name. It is coming as Oracle 11g us.oracle.com. database trying to test or something.
Escape, W, right, for change.
No, escape X. Escape X will delete the escape X. Yeah, delete the complete. Don't delete the double quotes. Yeah. Escape I. Then now you can see that your editor changes to the insert mode. You can see at the bottom. Just give I in test. Yeah. You mean to the TST or TST one?
Oh, okay. TST just,
Yeah, that
number.
no, that should be fine. TST should be fine. No problem.
Okay.
Yeah, come down. Now you will be seeing the SID information. Yeah. Wherever it is uncommented, that's the only place where we have to change. All other places we can ignore it. Yeah. SID, now you change it to TST itself. Escape. Yeah. Okay, you, yeah. X once again. Yeah. Escape X. Now TST. Now what happens is when you are pressing that escape, it moves one letter behind. So yeah, escape I, TST. Yeah, fine. Now scroll down. Yeah. Now it is asking that what is the template that you are following. You have the options like general purpose, or else you can go ahead with the decision support systems. So let's go ahead with the general purpose template. That should be fine.
Where do you get these template names?
It is there in the beginning of that documentation. It is a documentation beginning itself. Yeah. Okay. Now here, hold on. We have to, if you want, yeah, just scroll down a bit. Let it come down. We had to give the password there. We didn't give that password. We had to give that. So scroll up a little bit. Scroll up. If you are not giving that password, what happens? It will be creating with a default password. You can see that one. Same. Go up. Go up. I'll explain.
Still not?
Okay. Here, there are certain mandatory things are there. One is that, scroll down. No, it is asking you as the password of, password of the databases. I mean, the system and super user password. So here it is asking that do you want to encrypt the password? We don't want to encrypt the password. So come to the next block. Okay, sys password. So here we have to give the sys password and uncomment that sys password that commented entry and give the password as whatever the password you want. You can make it password. Yeah. The same way for the system password as well. So he can see that here there is on top just before of that one there is an option like a mandatory. So mandatory equal to yes, that means we have to pass that value. Come come to the last beginning of that particular line. Yeah, escape X. Okay, yeah, come down. The same way you have to give the password for. You can see that the end up EM configuration is not required. I mean, that all things we can take as a default. We'll just go ahead with the things which are not mandatory. I mean, which are mandatory. So, yeah, come down.
This one?
Yeah, there also Sysman password you have to choose that line. Yeah. Scroll down. Yeah, that also. Yeah, come down. Single agent is not required. Host username. Okay, that is required only when if you are going with the yeah. Okay, that things are not required because we are not going into the host configuration. That we can ignore. Yeah, ignore. Okay, hold on. We have to specify the data file, destination, and the recovery destination. So let's just scroll up a bit. Jar location is required. Okay, not required. Yeah. Here, if you are using, we will not be providing any location. We will just give it with blank because it's a non-mandatory. Here, the point here is that you can see data file destination. Okay. So if you are not specifying the data file destination, it will be getting created as per what is the location there in the template. You got me? Am I clear or? Yeah, the default location will go. So we'll go with the default location and we'll see how the data files are getting created. So leave that data file destination and the next line, that is a recovery file destination also, not mandatory, so you will ignore it.
Storage type.
Yeah, storage type is not mandatory because it's going to the normal file system only. So here, what is mandatory, sir? What all things are given mandatory, we have to give it. Other things will be taken default from the template. But if you wanted to configure as per your configuration, say instead of UTF-8, you wanted to give some other character, sir, this is the place you can change it.
Okay.
Is that clear?
So this stays mandatory, yes. Directory service.
Yeah. Yeah, that is, no, hold on. Directory service username. If you are using the directory services.
Okay.
So we are not using that.
Username.
Yeah, because it will get automatically registered with the default list. So that also can be ignored.
So,
Yeah.
so we give source.
Yeah, source DB name, this is,
Test column.
no, this is only if you are using the create template option. See, create template option is used during the operation time. We have not used that one. So this portion also can be ignored. Now, actually, now the remaining sessions are for what is the different template options are not important for us.
Okay. So
Okay? Yeah.
save
Now you can save that one and we will try to run the DBCA. Now the syntax will be, if you wanted to get the exact help, you can just cat this, just give head, no, I'll tell you, head space 100, just give 100, yeah, space dbca.rsp. So it will print out the first 100 lines. No, sorry, just give head plus 100, I'm sorry.
DBCA.
dbca.rsp. Just 1 second. I just forgot the syntax for that. No. Okay, otherwise you just open that file. We'll take the syntax. Head. 1 second. Okay, you open it. I'll get you the syntax for that. And we'll just open it. Okay, so the first line. Just copy that first line. That is the example one. DBCA. DBCA progress only response file. Yeah, copy up to that one. And then we'll give our dbca.rsp file. Please. dbca.rsp. So like during the time of the RDBMS installation, the same way it will be checking the whether values are correct or not. If not, then this process will fail. But if what of the values we have given is logically correct, then the DBC will be started. Okay, so then DBC is started now. That this is not 100% silent because it's getting a GUI. So you will not be getting that fastness of that of the doing the silent mode installation here. But if you want 100%, then you should instead of hyphen progress only, you should give hyphen silent and then give. So you will not be getting any window at all. Okay. So that will be much faster than that of the this one. But still, it is this is much faster than that of the normal the complete GUI based DBCA. Any questions here? This may take some 10 minutes. You don't have to wait for till that's completing. So any other questions?
Okay.
So in that case, we'll stop here.